Hello, hello, my lovelies and my House of Domundi Floras. Today I'm going to be checking out three separate videos, but we're going to combine them for this one. We're going to be checking out our House of Domundi boys doing a collaboration with the um, Marr team. I forgot the name of the specific section in their YouTube, but it's essentially song Mar. And so it's where they're singing either covers or their own songs, but they have a safe kind of place to do that. And now I do believe the Marr team, if I am correct, is based off. It's a music label um, that does content for obviously musicians and artists to do this. And the two owners or co-founders of this label are in a group. I believe the group is Mean, but I could be wrong. I can't remember if that's like the information that I saw or not. But you guys will let me know. Now, today I'm going to be checking out the very first one I'm going to be checking out is Secure is the English title, and that is by Kang. This was requested. I had no idea this had came out. This is like 5 months old, by the way. I don't know how. It just like but as you guys know, I follow a lot of things. I try to keep up with it. Sometimes you guys are wonderful about reminding me about things or being like, "Hey, do this." Or can you do this? Requesting. And so I already had two on my playlist for the Marr team collaborations with House of Domundi. Um, some of our House of Domundi pairings, and so I was just like, let me just throw this in the mix. So we're gonna start off with Kang. From Kang, we're going to be going to Done in First One. As you guys know, I have a whole section playlist here. If I remember, I'll put it up here for Done in First One, where I've done so many of their collaborations, their medley videos, their on stage performances. I can just keep on going. You guys know I love them. I've done T-pop stages. I've done MVs. I love their vocals so much. And so I had to do that one that's also 5 months old, but that I also had that on my reaction needed. To the point, you guys, the request for the House of Dumandi, because I know I do a lot of their stuff, I had to make a whole different playlist just for House of Dumandi. Just to let you guys know. And then my last one, of course, is my most recent Mars team collaboration with the House of Dumandi, and that is Net JJ. I'm so excited to get into that one because you guys know I've been saying JJ needs to be able to I just want to showcase more of JJ's voice because I think people don't expect him to have the vocals that he does. And then of course we have seen so much growth in Net and the more confidence in him, and I love listening to them sing together because they have a good dynamic in their voices. Speaking really quickly, just to let you guys know, since we're on the topic of House of Dumandi and kind of checking out music videos, I do know that Nunu's newest single came out with, I believe her name is Buki Lion. I could be completely wrong. I apologize if I butcher her name. I definitely know who she is as an artist. I've definitely checked her out plenty of times. But I am going to be doing her collaboration with Nunu sometime hopefully this week. And then on top of that, I am also going to be doing, I do believe that Done in First One did another kind of like cover collaboration with the No One Else band. And I am fucking excited for that one. I'll talk more into details why I'm excited about that, but it does have to do with YouTuber. And so I'll say that in that video, just to kind of keep this one not so long. Y'all know I could yap. So without further ado, let's just get into Gangnam Secure cover. I have not heard this. I don't think I've heard the original song. If you guys want to let me know who sings the original down in the comments below, I would gladly appreciate it. But without further ado, let's just jump into our babies. I already love the visuals. Oh, it's so clear. I love Dumping's deeper voice. Oh my goodness! Sorry. I like the deeper tone.
ฉันจะเป็นรักที่แน่นอนจับมือเธอเรื่อยไปจะเป็นความปลอดภัยของหัวใจเธอหันมาเมื่อไรก็เจอฉันอาจไม่ใช่คนหวานแต่รักฉันจะมั่นคงต่อให้เราแก่ลงฉันก็ยังจะรักเธออาจไม่พูดคำหวานแต่รักฉันจะเนิ่นนานโปรดเธอนั้นจงมั่นใจอาจไม่ใช่คนหวานแต่รักฉันจะมั่นคงใจของฉันซื่อตรงและเป็นของเธอเรื่อยไปอาจไม่พูดคำหวานแต่รักฉันจะเนิ่นนานโปรดเธอนั้นจงมั่นใจว่าฉันไม่ไปไหนชีวิตตอนที่ฉันไม่เจอเธออาจหายใจเหมือนเดิมและฉันก็ไม่ตายจะขอให้เธอรู้ไว้ว่าสุดท้ายการได้เจอหน้าเธอนั้นดีกว่าเสมอและฉันจะเป็นรักที่แน่นอนจับมือเธอเรื่อยไปจะเป็นความปลอดภัยของหัวใจเธอหันมาเมื่อไรก็เจอฉันอาจไม่ใช่คนหวานแต่รักฉันจะมั่นคงต่อให้เราแก่ลงฉันก็ยังจะรักเธออาจไม่พูดคำหวานแต่รักฉันจะเนิ่นนานโปรดเธอนั้นจงมั่นใจอาจไม่ใช่คนหวานแต่รักฉันจะมั่นคงใจของฉันซื่อตรงและเป็นของเธอเรื่อยไปอาจไม่พูดคำหวานแต่รักฉันจะเนิ่นนานโปรดเธอนั้นจงมั่นใจว่าฉันไม่ไปไหน
Oh my god, their smiles. Oh, was it his birthday? Oh, see, this is the one I was gonna do really quickly. Sorry. I also do know that they did like that talk, like the little talk that they showed at a bit. Hold on, really quickly. Okay, so really quickly before we go further, so it does look like so this song is essentially for Kang Namping. Is that correct? I'm not sure. It's just, or it could be. It probably is a cover. Like I said, it is. They are part of a band. I just say that because Marr's team is on there along with another artist as well for the lyrics and then production. But what I will say, for oh my god, and then the little cake. This moment here, there's like a moment. They're like little playfulness, and then the way they their smiles at each other. Can I say, before I get into lyrics, just that aspect, there's so much of them not looking into the camera and really just singing to each other and then smiling at each other, the holding of the hands at the same time as that lyric, but even just like the comfortness they have in each other is very evident in this video, and I just like, oh, I can't. I really like I can't talk about how much like our pairings, some of them and not all, but majority of them, specifically for me because you guys know like I do follow a lot. I know lately it's been a lot of like House of Domundi, but I do follow a good majority of like GMMTV and then our independent like little ships, but right now I'm in this house and I'm sticking here. But anyways, yeah, there's just this it's the freedom that they were able to choose each other. You could just see it just works. The chemistry just works. The like faith and comfort and just like connection is very evident, and it's so like present in this video. The lyrics, I'm just gonna jump into the lyrics real quickly. Obviously the lyrics works for I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of how long. Like in 5 months ago, were we watching Kimjira? Like everything's jumbled for this year at this point. Halfway through, a little bit halfway through, or a little bit more than halfway through. I do believe this is around that time. It works for our characters, right? 100%, it works for our characters. But I do think, especially if you have watched Kang Namping's interviews and if you've watched, the House of Doom excuse me, the D&D Friendship season 1, you know, Gang is not a person who he's more a person of action for sure. He's not very vocal about how he's feeling for certain things. Definitely has opened up. Not very, wasn't very affectionate, things of that nature. But also, he has talked about this in the past, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. That I remember, Namping kind of being that person that has kind of opened him up and broadened his eyes on like just the aspects of kind of opening up to another person, but also being like affectionate, and just kind of voicing like um your opinions and talking it out and that kind of a thing, right? Not that he probably didn't have that problem that little piece problem before, but just the fact that he was saying like he's completely not necessarily changed like his whole personality, but his personality has grown due to Numping. And I think the same thing with Numping. Numping has more of a reassurance and more very kind of confident in who he is, but also has someone that is willing to listen to anything he might say or have issues with, that would give him the confidence and the, you know, just listen to him and just kind of give him advice. And he has that in Gang. And the lyrics here is just I just can think the lyrics match them, both the characters but also them. So it's just fantastic to see them sing it, especially if you're a person in the fandom and you know these two, like you know what they've let us see, right? Because we don't know them fully, we only know what they let us see. I'm sure like in a whole grand scheme of things, we only know maybe like 10 to 15% of them. They try to be very real with us, but at the same time, I think they do try to keep a little bit of their private life, which I think is 100% in their right, and I think it's how it should be. But obviously, we can analyze like things based on little context we do know. However, I do think like this is matches them to a T, and I'm living. I wouldn't be surprised if this song is used in edits already. I have not seen any because I haven't even seen them sing the song before, or used in like an anniversary video maybe later on. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something out there like that because it's just been fantastic. Fantastic. I really, really like this. I wonder, you guys let me know if they have it on any streaming apps, so that I can download this because I would 100% listen to it. Now I'm gonna get into the vocals a little bit. Obviously, we know Kang is one of the powerhouses, right? I do think he has a fantastic voice. I love his register. I love his voice dynamics, how he comes in, how he I also, this is gonna sound weird, but I also really loves how he pronounces things. I love it. I really like his I don't know if it would be considered an accent, but I just do like his tone of voice. For Numping, same thing. We hear Numping talk, and he is so eloquent in the way he speaks. And we have heard him usually in a higher register, right, a higher tone. But I love when he sings, because when I love when he sings, we get to see a little bit of a different dynamic that's a little bit lower, and we have seen progress from D&D Friendship to now. And I really, really enjoy his voice as well. Especially, you guys know I'm one that likes to see growth. Especially when someone tries, you know what I mean? And I do believe he does. And so I do like his voice in this a lot as well. It's kind of soothing in its own way. And I do love when they harmonize together, because obviously Gang goes a little bit higher and you can hear that rich, deeper tone. And Namping, which is something people more than likely wouldn't expect from him. But I love it. I love it. And then, of course, like I said, their dynamics, their smiles, it's It feeds us well. Okay, so give me just a second to pull up Done and First One, and we're gonna be checking out theirs next. I'm so excited for theirs. I'm so excited. Y'all know. And I think this one has the most views. Um, like it got pretty high up there. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I believe the song is called I hope you get well soon. I believe. This are
ฉันเฝ้ามองเห็นเธอดูในใจไม่รู้เธอแบกรับอะไรเอาไว้อยากให้เธอรับรู้ว่ายังไงเธอก็มีฉันอยู่แม้โลกกว้างฟ้าจะพังลงมาไม่ต้องกลัวฉันจะรีบไปหาต่อให้หนักแค่ไหนจะคอยอยู่เคียงข้างเธอเรื่อยไปให้ฉันช่วยแบ่งเบาได้ไหมเรื่องที่ไม่เคยบอกใครฉันจะให้ความปลอดภัยไม่ว่าข้างนอกจะเป็นอย่างไรอยากจะขอให้เธอหายดีจากเรื่องที่เธอแบกไว้ให้เธอหายดีจากเรื่องที่เธอหนักใจให้รักฉันโอบกอดเธอแม้ต้องเจอเรื่องใดอยากจะขอให้เธอหายดีจากเรื่องที่เธอแบกไว้ให้เธอหายดีจากโลกที่มันโหดร้ายให้เพลงนี้ขับกล่อมเธอแม้ต้องเจอเรื่องใดฉันขอให้เธอหายดีฉันรักเธอพูดให้ฟังอีกครั้งและทุกคืนฉันก็ยังคงหวังอยากให้เธอไม่ทุกข์อยากให้เธอนั้นได้มีความสุขให้ฉันช่วยแบ่งเบาได้ไหมเรื่องที่ไม่เคยบอกใครฉันจะให้ความปลอดภัยไม่ว่าข้างนอกจะเป็นอย่างไรอยากจะขอให้เธอหายดีจากเรื่องที่เธอแบกไว้ให้เธอหายดีจากเรื่องที่เธอหนักใจให้รักฉันโอบกอดเธอแม้ต้องเจอเรื่องใดอยากจะขอให้เธอหายดีจากเรื่องที่เธอแบกไว้ให้เธอหายดีจากโลกที่มันโหดร้ายให้เพลงนี้ขับกล่อมเธอแม้ต้องเจอเรื่องใดฉันขอให้เธอหายดีอยากจะขอให้เธอหายดีจากเรื่องที่เธอแบกไว้ให้เธอหายดีจากโลกที่มันโหดร้ายให้เพลงนี้ขับกล่อมเธอแม้ต้องเจอเรื่องใดฉันขอให้เธอหายดี
oh my god.
อยากจะขอให้เธอหายดีจากเรื่องที่เธอแบกไว้ให้เธอหายดีจากโลกที่มันโหดร้ายให้เพลงนี้ขับกล่อมเธอแม้ต้องเจอเรื่องใดฉันขอให้เธอ
I need to figure out how to take that stuff off.
หายดีเพลงนี้ขับกล่อมเธอ
Okay. Oh my god, these two. Done and First One. Done and First One. Y'all, I don't even know what to say when it comes to them. Like, I'm always rendered speechless. I mean, I'm not, because y'all know I'm a yapper, and I can say anything, say lots of things, but I mean, like, to try to say what I mean or like vocally express it, I can't, because sometimes they just put me in like I don't even know what to say. Like I honestly don't. Um I have a playlist for them. I will say this. I have a playlist for them. Clearly I love their vocals. Their vocals are fantastic. Definitely meant to be on stage. The pair, the both separate together. I just 100% they were made for this. I mean, these vocals are insane. I powerhouses for just the Thai entertainment industry. I'm not even gonna say just the House of Domundi, although yes, the House of Domundi, just in general, they can go so far. They can go so far. They have explosive chemistry, um, just fantastic vocals, phenomenal acting. Like honestly, these for me they're all arounders. Um, and I know typically we say with all arounders we do choreography. I don't even think about choreo. Like everything else is just phenomenal, phenomenal. I don't think I've seen enough of them dancing to really say that. You know, like to have an opinion, form an opinion on that. Um, Not that it fucking matters, because just everything else is just top notch. It's just top notch, and they seem to be so down to earth as well, and very sweet and kind, um, as well. And so I just really, 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 really enjoy these two. Um, you guys know, you guys watch my DMD Land 3 um reaction to their stage, and fucking blown away. Not even then. There are moments I highly recommend, if you loved the first one and this is your first time seeing my reaction to them, I highly recommend going to my playlist. I just search it up. I have a playlist for the two, where I've reacted to just multiple MVs, or just multiple performances, MVs, stages, live covers, anything and everything. I've tried to kind of keep up. Now I have been behind, but I've tried to keep up with theirs, and I've been moved to tears at times, just because I'm definitely a type of person that I'm very, y'all know I'm very emotional, but I am also, I don't know, sometimes music really, like depending on like the song or the lyric or the words in a series or whatever the case may be, they just hit me in a way, and then I get like goosebumps and I can't help but get teary-eyed. These two bring that out of me a lot, and you probably will see that in the playlist a lot. These lyrics, they're beautiful, sweet lyrics, but again, I think this team did a fantastic job of matching a song that fits them so well, like a little bubble, like puts them in a bubble, and it just, just made, tuned for them, kind of a thing. I don't know if this is a like an exclusive for them, or if it's a cover. I'm not positive. You guys, I'm sure, will let me know. But I love it. Like the lyrics touch on so many deeper levels. Again, if you are in the fandom, then you know, because you get to know the boys. You've known what they've said about each other, or what, or how they feel about certain things, or how they've been there for each other. I mean, we've seen it time and time again. They both have said, if it wasn't for the other, I don't know if I would be going this far. I don't know if I would have the strength or the confidence to do so. So I'm incredibly grateful and happy to, one, have this partner that is willing to boost you up when you are feeling low, or to be there and to give you that confidence when you're not, just to reassure you, but at the same time to be on this journey with each other. And I know for a fact I've seen First One say it, and I'm more than positive I've seen Thun say it as well. And I truly believe like they were meant to be in this industry, but also meant to meet each other. I 100% believe that. Like, I mean, I know like we talk about our delusions or whatever, but when it comes to these two, they're just like a whole nother like I don't even know how to explain it. And I feel this way about a lot of the House of Dumani, and I continue, although the company has its issues, and we all have our like whatever. Sorry, I'm going on a little tangent. On top of that, besides that, it's the way the structure they want to model their structure of like our pairings, and giving them the chance to do multitude of things, not just pigeonhole pigeonhole them in one little specific area. They're able to explore. um I love it. I love it. This is obviously also one of our pairings that debuted as vocalists as well, soloist, and a couple duet within DMD music, which is its own separate little thing. So they have definitely have given them a chance to kind of collab, and do different aspects within the entertainment industry, right? Not just the acting, not just the pair work, but also to follow in their dreams on music as well, because we know the both of them are very much dream um to continue doing that. And so I'm very, very happy, and it just makes me like, it warms my fucking heart to see them, continue to go and to grow, to see the fandom get bigger and bigger, and just to see the outpouring love that they receive, especially for their vocals, because they're just fantastic. They're fantastic. And one thing I do love about them is that they continue to work harder, and continue, they're very humble, and they continue to feel like, oh, maybe that wasn't right. They're kind of a little bit in a sense of perfectionism, like where they want to be a certain way, right? And I just enjoy them a lot. I know I'm going on a little tangent besides the video subject, but I just wanted to say that, like, I really, really love Dun and First One a lot, as you guys know. Um, ugh, like, anytime they're on my screen, I'm just like dying. I really, really love these two. And so I just love seeing them. I don't have any technical things to say any about. Not that I have any like really background in this. I just kind of learn these things while I watch, because you guys know, if I love something, I really go into it 100%. I kind of want to know the technical aspect of it. I want to know how everything works. And I want to know more about, like, I love music and I love just art in general. And so I like to learn everything about it, as much as I possibly can. So when I'm talking about, them using certain tones and vocal ranges, and their head voice versus the coming from their diaphragm, these two are just fantastic, fantastic. And one thing I really love about them is that they, when they're singing, obviously they command the stage and they look over at the fans and they're looking at the screen if they're doing this type of video where they're just focused on the camera. But when they look at each other, there's a communication there. They're having a full conversation without us knowing that they're having a conversation, or maybe inkling that we know. Where if one is kind of in the sense of the lyrics, if one is faulting, or like they can say, "Oh, I'm not going to be able to do this part." They kind of look at each other, and the other one will pick themselves back up. You know, or their harmonizations. They tried. Oh, like, you can see they have incredible teamwork when it comes to that as well, when they're performing. Another thing, y'all know how I love to showcase, and I love to talk about when we see an artist in a specific range, and then hear them do something a little bit different. I love it. It's been a minute, but I do know that he can do both. But I really loved hearing First One's lower register in this, especially when they were harmonizing and letting Thun have a little bit of a higher note, which we know First One can do both. We know Thun can do both. I do think that First One leads a little bit more in that aspect, and we don't hear as often from Thun. But I do love that we are able to switch between the two. The looks that they give each other, I might go watch my DMD friendship, or my DMD land 3 stage, because like even my sports day, like their performance on there, because I'm like, I don't know how any of these pairings do it and not fall in love, because I would. But anyways, especially if someone's singing that to me and looking at me that way, hell no. Like, hell no. But yeah, just I have nothing else to say. I do, again, this team did a fantastic job picking the song. If it was indeed the team's choice, or if it was a collaboration between the team and Then and First One picking the songs. Again, fantastic, beautiful, gorgeous shots. I love this look, the glow, the lush green, even the cream colors of them makes them look like just like glowy, like ethereal, just gorgeous, gorgeous. Same thing. It was so crisp for Kang and Numping as well. Like I just freaking love it. Just I don't know about if I could be wearing these light tone colors as they are wearing, because knowing me, I would have already ruined them immediately. But they look beautiful. They look beautiful. Oh, and they sound beautiful. Anyways, my lovelies, that is that for Done in First One. Give me just a second to pull up Net and JJ, and we're gonna get into that as well. I'm excited for that one, y'all. Very much so, because I'm curious to see what song. And out of the three, two out of the three, the lyrics have matched the pairing 100%. So I'm like, ooh, what's theirs gonna be sound like? What's the song's gonna sound like? Really quickly, my lilies, this is a horrible place to stop it, but I apologize. It goes right into it. Really quickly, I did see that this is the official lyric video, so I don't know if this is going to be like the official video for this song. I do already know they already have a piano version of this song, but if there is a official MV for it, let me know when it does drop, because so far I don't see it. But either way, we're just gonna jump right in.
ขอให้ฉันถูกพบโดยใครสักคนที่รักฉันหมดใจขอให้เจอความรักที่ทำให้ฉันรู้สึกว่าปลอดภัยอธิษฐานให้ได้เจอจะสมหวังไม่รู้ขอวอนฟ้าเธอได้โปรดเห็นใจเคยทุ่มเทหมดใจให้กับคนใจร้ายไม่รักดีแต่ใจเจ้ากรรมมันดูเหมือนไม่ยอมแค่เสียทียังคงภาวนาอยากให้โชคชะตาช่วยนำพาให้เจอรักเสียทีต้องทำบุญกี่รอบถึงได้คนที่ชอบเป็นแฟนอยากมีคนควรแค้นแทนความเหงาขอให้ฉันถูกพบโดยใครสักคนที่รักฉันหมดใจ
Sorry.
ขอให้เจอ
Look at love, JJ.
ที่ทำให้ฉันรู้สึกว่าปลอดภัยอธิษฐานให้ได้เธอจะสมหวังไม่เล่าเอ่ยขอวอนฟ้าเธอได้โปรดเห็นใจขอให้ฉันได้เจอกับใครสักคนที่ฉันเฝ้าตามหาขอให้เขาเป็นคนที่จะดูแลฉันได้ในทุกคราอธิษฐานให้ได้เจอจะสมหวังไม่รอขอวอนฟ้าเธอได้โปรดเห็นใจให้ฉันเจอรักจริงใจ
I knew it. It wouldn't be them unless they got y'all.
ต้องทำบุญกี่รอบถึงได้คนที่ชอบเป็นแฟนอยากมีคนควงแขนแทนความเหงาขอให้ฉันถูกพบโดยใครสักคนที่รักฉันหมดใจขอให้เจอความรักที่ทำให้ฉันรู้สึกว่าปลอดภัยอธิษฐานให้ได้เจอจะสมหวังไม่เล่าเอ่ยขอวอนฟ้าเธอได้โปรดเห็นใจขอให้ฉันได้เจอกับใครสักคนที่ฉันเฝ้าตามหาขอให้เขาเป็นคนที่จะดูแลฉันได้ในทุกคราอธิษฐานให้ได้เจอจะสมหวังไม่เล่าเอ่ยขอวอนฟ้าเธอได้โปรดเห็นใจให้ฉันเจอรักจริงใจ
Oh my god, stop. Okay, sorry. Is it gonna not show me a little Pieces. Oh,
ขอ
oh
ให้
my
ฉันได้เจอกับใครสักคนที่ฉันเฝ้าตามหาขอให้เขาเป็นคนที่จะดูแลฉันได้ในทุกคราอธิษฐานให้ได้เจอจะสมหวังไม่เล่าเอ่ยขอวอนฟ้าจะได้โปรดเห็นใจ
yeah, she's like,
ให้ฉันจะรักจริงใจ
yeah, these two. I can't handle it. Ugh, just the looks at each other. Shut up. Okay, sorry. I don't know. I got teary eyed on that one because I got so happy. um, I like the lyrics for this one as well. I also like the difference in this song. A little a little bit more upbeat, just a little bit more like heart-filled and kind of like in a way hopeful, but also like pleading, but not in a sad way. Pleading in a like faith way, having faith way, right? The lyrics also match them. If you know, you know. Like I love it. I love it. Some of the aspects of the lyrics, you're just kind of like, oh my god, this can be interpreted in this way. This can be interpreted that way, depending on how much you know if you're in the fandom. I highly recommend checking out the interviews that they had each separately with Poppy. It'll kind of talk about it a little bit more. But I like I usually go into a little bit more detail, but I'm already hitting like a 30-minute mark. But yeah. Oh, now and earlier when I was saying I got so giddy in this one. um, y'all know I am a big fan of JJ's voice. JJ's voice is one for me that I very much love listening to as well. Um, you know, there's okay, so when I listen to music, this is just my take, and you guys can let me know how you feel. There are musicians that and singers and whatever the case may be for you, that you know, like technically, oh fantastic, like we all know like they're great, right? They're amazing. But then there are others that they're just something about them, whether they might not in people's eyes. I don't mean like to just um what is the word? Like to discourage or to like say that they're not on par or they're not the same. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm meaning is they're in like on the bigger realm of stuff, people don't necessarily notice it as much, right? And I do think like he needs to specifically I'm talking about JJ because I do think he needs to be I think he's underrated. I don't think people pay attention to him enough. And like probably don't know, there's a lot of people that don't know that he sings and that he has a fantastic voice. For me, something about JJ's voice puts me in such an at ease and in a soft place and a just warm, like happy, comfortable place. He is one of the people at the House of Domundi or in Thai music in general that I really enjoy his voice. It is like it for me, I don't know, like it's just I love it. That's what I'm trying to get at. I love it. I love it. And I've said this before. I talked about it on my D&D LAN 3 LAN Fusion collaborate video in the unit stages, or I think I called it like the collab stages, where there was just to make sure he was part of the vocal stage. And I talk about it a little bit in depth because I talked about everybody's vocals and how much I loved everybody's vocals in that. But I talk about it. I even talked about it a little bit in the sports day. Specifically the collab he did with, I think it was Gems, Porsche, Nat, and Save. Yeah, I talked about it and I was just saying how much I just love JJ's voice. Love it. Um I love like I love the lyrics in this, and I love that they were like looking at each other and just like having their own little moments of like communicating, right? And I also do think I feel like he was reassuring Net as well. With Net, I also enjoy his voice. I like seeing his growth. I like I said, I can definitely see the more confidence in him here. He's not as I don't he's not I'm sure he does feel, but I don't think he's like showcasing his nervousness or his like fear, because before he was kind of not confident in going and doing singing or doing buskings or doing OSTs or anything like that. I mean, he did do them, but I think like since being partnered with JJ and since knowing JJ has really built that confidence for him, and I love seeing his growth. I actually really enjoy his voice. Like um similar there's a similarity, not similarity, but there is a there well, I guess it is similarity. You know how in Kang and Numpings I said that I like Kang's like accent or like tone. Same thing with Net. I like that you can hear, because you know how sometimes when someone is talking and speaking, they lose like certain way of sound, like certain sounds in their talking voice versus their singing voice, which is kind of normal because your your mouth and the way you're emphasizing things change, right? When you're singing, what I do like about Ned is you can still hear his Thai, the way he speaks out. And I say that way because um from my understanding, he's still I think a lot of people still struggle with Thai, even Thai natives. But um his voice is very distinctive, and you can hear it, and I like that he doesn't lose that because it makes it his own, you know what I mean? That's just me. But yeah, I love it. I love the collaborations. I love the lyrics for them. I think this team, honestly, for all three, did a fantastic job picking songs, if they indeed picked the songs for each boy, for the boys, or just the collaboration of them picking the songs is fantastic. Now you guys will let me know if the songs are covers or if they were specifically made for them. Um at the same time, it also kind of it goes with Popte. Like it definitely goes with the song definitely goes with the series. So if like I'm sure there's edits out there of it now. I'm very curious to see what the piano version of it sounds like, and I'll probably do that maybe in another video if you guys want me to. Another thing I really loved about this is besides giving each other reinsurance and kind of checking in on each other, there it wouldn't be Net JJ if there wasn't like kind of messing with each other. There's like a moment here, because Net's kind of looking off in the distance when he's singing, and I just love that JJ. I don't know where it is, but if y'all saw, JJ kind of like moves into his like space, and he's kind of just like like they're pointing at something. Now I don't know if that was a direction or if that's seriously just for him to mess with him, and then they you can see them, they're kind of like going back and forth playfully, and I love it because it just wouldn't be them without that. You know what I mean? It wouldn't feel like them. But I adore. I'm like trying to find a good angle. There you go. Like where they don't. Whoop. Um. I just adore these two. I do this, and oh especially I want to say this was like Kesmet. Like they knew that this lyric needed to pop up, especially with everything going on now. If you're paying attention, if you are in the fandom, like 100%, 100%. Um, and I think they are there for each other in that sense. And I do think they feel like it's their safe places for each other. They're a safe place for each other. I 100% believe that. And I love these two. I love these two. I cannot wait. Can I really quickly side note? Not having to do with the song we just heard. Can I also say what I love about this pairing as well is that they kind of go out of the box with their series. Pop Terre is obviously that was already in the books, but I'm talking specifically for their choice for the second series. I don't know another pairing that have not been together that long. I mean, I know like actively out that long, that have done a series like 30 Days of Us that's coming out. I love that we're getting a look into the like true life. You know what I mean? Like a pairing that have been together for a very long time. What happens afterwards? You know what I mean? What happens after the getting together and falling in love and the quote unquote happily ever after. What happens? I love that they're giving us a series for that. And I think this pairing, oh, it so makes sense for them to, for these two. And I just think this was like a bold but a fantastic choice for them. And I just want to, the reason I'm bringing this up is because I also want people to like, it's not something that we typically see in our series. It's a little bit more melancholy to, for an aspect, right? But I want them to have the attention that they deserve, and so like I really really hope people watch it. If you guys are waiting for that one, is that one of your anticipated ones for the House of Domundi lineup? Please let me know in the comments because I 100% am so ready for it. I was so excited to see it. I was just like, I wasn't prepared. So sorry, really quickly, I just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, I don't know which, like they all are different in their own ways, but they're different in their own ways because it definitely, these songs definitely went with each pairing to a T. Now if you guys want to throw your little piece of like, oh, I think this means this and that, you can definitely do it. I love theorizing with you guys. If anything I said doesn't align with how you feel about the boys, that's okay. Like we're not gonna argue about it. Just wanted to throw that out there. But and that's okay. You can have your opinion, I can have mine, as long as we just support and love, right? You let me know which one your favorite one is. I don't know. I don't know. I love them all. Also, please let me know if they are available on like Spotify, because that's usually what I use. Because I would 100% listen to this on a daily basis. It'd be a playlist. It'd be on my editing playlist, like the songs that I listen to while I'm editing and doing things for the channels. But yeah, you guys let me know. I need to, oh my god. They're so cute. I love these two. I hope JJ keeps his hair color because this hair color is so fantastic on him. Sorry. I'm over here simping. Okay. All right, you guys. That's going to be it for my House of Domundi Boys collaboration with the Marr team and their 3 covers or singles or whatever the case may be. They're 3 songs. If there is another one that you guys want me to check out for either Gangnam Being, the first one, or NetJJ, please let me know down in the comments below. Before you guys ask, some of you guys might be asking, since it is a House of Domundi, you might be commenting it because it is a House of Domundi video, if I'm going to watching the Duong Go Round concert. Yes. Short answer, yes. Long answer, you will not probably get that video for another week and a half, because I'm trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna film it. How I'm gonna film it. It's very long. Y'all know me, I'm a yapper. I can take forever to do anything when it comes to them. And and I don't have, I do this full time, but I also work full time. So I need the time to be able to film it. So I probably won't film it till next week, and then I edit it. Editing it is a whole nother beast, and then I can upload it. So I will keep you guys up to date when that will come out. So if you're wondering, I'm sure someone will still ask. But if you're wondering, but if you guys want to see more of the House of Domundi, if there's any other songs that you guys want me to check out, whether they're live stages, whether they're from busking events, whether it's another online video variety content or something that they did, please let me know down in the comments below, and I will add it to my House of Domundi reaction needed playlist. And I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys are having a good morning, a good day, and a good night, depending on when you're watching. Bye.